Hey YouTube, I'm Charmaine. I'm an LPN transitioning to become an RN. In today's video, I'm going to tell you how I survived my first semester of the nursing program. To begin with, let me just say that 2020 has been really shitty for me. To start off with, me being 2 days into the nursing program, my grandmother died. Prior to me starting the nursing program, I witnessed her sick in ICU in a hospital intubated. So when she passed away, only after me being 2 days into the nursing program, it was very heartbreaking for me. She was my #1 supporter, and she has always encouraged me to go back to school. So it saddens me that she would not be here to witness this milestone with me. And to make matters worse, 2 months after burying my grandmother, my family and I experienced another loss. My 8-month-old nephew passed away from meningitis. It has been really rough for me for 2020. With the loss of my 2 loved ones, I experienced bouts of depression as well as anxiety. And to make matters even worse, an unexpected visitor appears, a pandemic coronavirus, aka COVID-19. Just the start of this first semester has been unsurreal to me. Like, I can't believe it, but it's really happening. It's life, so I'm not really going to complain about it. But I'm just fortunate enough to say that I haven't lost my mind, not completely yet. For the first semester, I took 3 courses. I took Med-Surg 1, Med-Surg 1 Clinical Lab, and Introduction to Nursing, Math, and Pharmacology. My school schedule is not like the normal school schedule where I have to go into school 5 times, not 5 times, but 5 days a week. I only attend school 2 days out of the week. I attend school on Fridays for my clinical skill lab or my clinical lecture class. No, it's clinical skill lab or my clinical rotation class. And on Sundays, I attend school for lecture or an exam. Prior to me actually going into my clinical rotation site, I attended school in the clinical lab as well as the simulation lab. And in the clinical skills lab, I learned how to insert an NG tube, how to insert a Foley catheter, how to perform trach care, and perform a head-to-toe assessment. Being that I'm already a nurse at LPN, I already knew how to insert a Foley catheter and perform trach care. Going into the clinical rotation site from day 1 was hands-on experience. The skill that I learned in the clinical skill lab, head-to-toe assessment, I practiced that in my clinical site, at my clinical site rotation with my patient, and from the data that I gathered from my head-to-toe assessment, I was able to create a care plan for my patient. Also, I did MedPass at the clinical rotation site. Now, being that I'm already at LPN, I know how to do MedPass, but at the clinical rotation site, I got the opportunity and gained experience passing medication from a Pyxis and also documented in the electronic MAR. With all that's going on, school stopped when COVID-19 took full effect. So when everything shut down, school also shut down, and it shut down for a month. And then once school resumed back, my class schedule changed. I was no longer attending school 2 days out of the week. Everything became remotely where I had to do everything online. And being an online student is very convenient for me. I love taking online classes, so I didn't have to wake up in the morning, put on the bra pants, or jump in my car and use my gas to go to school. Everything was remote learning, even my clinicals. Now, clinicals was quite interesting, being that I had to do everything online. I used the application called iHuman by Kaplan to actually do my clinical rotation. In this application, I'm assigned a patient that looks like an avatar, but however they do have human features. And from there, I have to do my physical assessment on the patient, collect data, create nursing notes, and actually create a care plan based upon my findings and my nursing assessment. All in all, with everything that's going on, I'm happy to say that I actually passed each and every one of my classes. I passed my Med-Surg 1 class with an A. I passed my Med-Surg 1 clinical class also. However, I wasn't graded with a letter grade. You either pass that class or you fail that class. So you either get a U or an S. I received the S for satisfactory. And for my introduction to nursing, math, and pharmacology, I got a B. Now that B, I questioned that B because I had a 92% overall grade in that class. And a 92% in my book is an A. But with the nursing policy grading criteria, your A is from a 93% to a 100%. So I didn't get an A, I got a B, even though I got a 92%. Well, overall, my first semester was a life-changing experience. I learned, I gained, but I also lost. I really wanted my grandmother to be around to, be there to support me and encourage me to go on. And I know that if she was here, she would have done that. And even though she's not here, I know that this is what she wants from me, not to give up and to persevere and continue and just go for it and do this nursing program. So I didn't stop because I wanted to stop, but it took me a long time to get here. If you watch my first video or my second video, it talks about how it took me 18 years to get into this nursing program. So I'm just overall happy that I'm actually in the program. However, I went through some things the first semester, which is life, but I'm here. And I look forward to a productive second semester as well as a third semester that's coming up. And I look forward to continue to learn and gain experience and, just passing in when it gets time for me to do what I need to do, pass my state boards and become an RN. So thank you for coming along, and please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, have a blessed day. Bye.